Lower back pain. It can absolutely be debilitating, but in order to treat it, you must figure out what's causing that pain. So today, Dr. Alex Bingham, CEO of Novocur Pain Management Clinic, is here to talk about sacroiliac pain, otherwise known as lower back pain, for our house call segment. You're making me earn my money. Sacroiliac.
That's right. Good.
Sacroiliac.
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 Or just SI for short. That makes it easy. I should have told you that before, huh?
Precisely. Precisely. So let's talk about these. These are actually joints.
Right,
and that's where the pain kind of emanates from?
Yeah, so I brought a little model here we're going to show. This is plastic, it's not real.
Okay.
But basically our sacroiliac joints are right in here, and they're basically the joints that combine our spine with our pelvis, with our pelvic bones. These are our ilium. These are our sacral bones here.
Is that the tailbone?
Yeah, that's the tailbone. Like our sacrum is the triangular bone at the base of our spine. So generally when people have pain that originates from one of these joints that combines these together, it's going to be around their belt line at the base of their spine. Sometimes the pain will radiate into the gluteal area or the hip area. Sometimes, though, it can even go down into the back of the leg and mimic sciatic pain. Gotcha. But it's actually just coming from the sacroiliac joint.
Sacroiliac.
Sacroiliac.
All right. Well, so do you have an injury to the sacroiliac joint that kind of creates the pain?
Sometimes. There's about 4 different things that can cause it, one of which is trauma. So, you know, a fall onto your backside perhaps, a sports injury, a car accident sometimes will really light up those sacroiliac joints. And the muscles and ligaments that really hold that joint together and stabilize it are very strong muscles or ligaments. And when you damage those, sometimes they're very hard to come around, and sometimes you really need to get quick conservative care with either a physical therapist or chiropractor after an injury like that. Second thing is hormones. When a woman gets pregnant, almost the day that she gets pregnant, hormones begin to change, and some of the hormones that are produced are designed to relax ligaments in preparation for delivery of the baby, so the pelvis can widen so the baby can get out. But as a consequence, those sacroiliac joints often become hypermobile. They begin to move too much, and sometimes very early on in pregnancy, sacroiliac joint pain is the cause of lower back pain with women.
Well, now I'm starting to wonder if whenever I was pregnant, if it was the sciatica or if it was that, because I know I had, discomfort.
Well, and you can develop sciatic as a result of sacroiliac dysfunction because the muscles that attach to that sacrum can become tight, then squeezing the sciatic nerve that runs real close to that joint. Now, the third thing that can do it is arthritic changes. A lot of people have autoimmune arthritic conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, or perhaps even something like gout. These types of arthritises can affect that joint. Now, the fourth thing, though, is the most common thing that we see affecting the sacroiliac joint, and that is biomechanical problems.
What do you mean by that?
So, biomechanical problems can arise from somebody who perhaps is not walking right anymore. Perhaps they've had an ankle injury, or perhaps they have a neuroma on the bottom of their foot and they're not able to bear weight on it properly. Perhaps their knee is hurting, perhaps their hip is hurting, and they're not just having the same walk or gait that they used to. Maybe they're favoring one leg over the other because of the pain. Now that's going to affect that sacroiliac joint and can cause pain. The other thing that can do it is people that have falling arches. A lot of times when we have falling arches, we tend to pronate too much, hyperpronation, and our ankles kind of roll inwards. That will affect the knee, the hip, and the sacroiliac joint, therefore causing pain. Now, pregnant women, again, so pregnant women kind of have a double whammy. The hormones affect them, but then as they get late in pregnancy and they have this big belly with the baby getting big out in front, they have to lean back to kind of hold that weight in a normal posture, and that begins to affect the sacroiliac joints again. Plus, when they get real late term towards the delivery date, a lot of times they're not walking right. Their belly gets so big, they begin to alter their gait again, and then again, sacroiliac joint pain. So pregnant women can get it early in pregnancy or late in pregnancy.
Will it linger beyond the delivery? Sometimes,
yes. Sometimes it'll go away, you know, almost immediately upon delivery, and other times it does tend to linger on, though.
All right, well, I'm going to have you stick around because, quite frankly, I'm kind of fascinated now. If I had only known now, known then what I know now, we want to help you get as much information throughout the hour as you possibly can. So Novocur Pain Management Clinics has 2 locations in the Valley. We're going to provide more information again throughout the hour, but you can visit them online right now at novocur.com, or you can call them, which is 480-855-NOVO, 480-855-6686. If you have a question about sacroiliac pain, lower back pain, SI pain.
There you go.
Well, let us know. We're going to head to throughout the hour, and we're going to come back and try and answer those questions. You can get the information on how you can submit that question on our website at sonoranliving.com on the house calls. It's at the right side of the screen, and Dr. Bingham's going to hang out again throughout the show to answer those questions.